Welcome. It's been quite some time.
Yeah, we got to this point before. So I'm just gonna skip through it.
We are experienced.
Hey, what's up, him? Yeah, like I said, since we already did this, I'm just gonna skip through it. So far, no lag. We'll just start from pretty much here.
Teddy's missing.
Oh yeah, we saw this too. How would I feel if I played Dead by Daylight? I honestly don't know.
It's no use, man. We can't find him.
No luck for me either.
We have it. I played the game when it very first came out, but only like once. So honestly, I don't know.
He plays dumb a lot, but
I'm worried for Teddy myself, but let's trust.
Like I said, I'm gonna get to where we left off, which I think is pretty much right here.
It won't be long before Namatame is transferred to another location. We must hurry, or we will miss our only chance to get his perspective on this.
you know, I've been thinking about the case since, but something just doesn't seem right.
Let's quickly review the facts. Of all the victims, only 2 were killed. Miss Yamano, the announcer, and
Yeah, I know Aya used to play it too. I don't know when she stopped playing, but she knows a lot more than I do.
After that, there were
And Joe has it as well.
in which we were targeted. It was only when he took Nanako-chan that we caught him in the act, identifying his
We got it when it was on sale when the Silent Hill DLC got announced.
Sounds like the dude's guilty.
As a result of Namatame's arrest, the police admitted that Mitsuo Kubo was a mere copycat killer.
Back up to yesterday. Remember when you said Namatame didn't have a motive to kill the announcer? That's what's bothering me.
Right. Either he's completely nuts, or we're misunderstanding something.
You lost me.
She's trying to say that if Namatame is sane, then there may be facts in the case.
Nah, I had it turned off for the meeting because it was optional.
Sounds like a play I saw before.
And my hair is all kinds of messed up right now, so I didn't feel like looking unprofessional.
I don't think there's any doubt that it includes
So I just told him that my webcam was disabled. Would I do it? I don't know. Eventually, maybe. Right now, I want to focus on the backlog we have with Dying Light, Elden Ring, Kirby, and then the sub goals that we've done.
What do you think, Senpai?
Maybe eventually.
If you think about it normally, it's gotta be him. But there ain't nothing normal about that world anyways.
There's something I've been wondering about for a while. When we first encountered him, he said, "You're the ones I saved. Don't worry, I'll save this girl too." So, if he saves people by killing them, did he save us too? Wouldn't he actually have failed to save us?
You raise a good point. If he thinks that salvation comes only through death, his words to us make no sense. And another thing, the Namatame who appeared on the Midnight Channel said he failed to save Nanako-chan.
Well, maybe he really was trying to save the victims by putting them inside the TV.
Come on, don't get all quiet like that. You guys know I just say the first dumb thing that pops into my head.
Hey, what's up, bird?
Possibility that he truly intended to save us.
But he's still the one who threw in Saki-senpai and that announcer, right? Sure, we haven't nailed down his motives, but that doesn't change the fact that he killed them. Or what? You think someone else was involved? What makes you think so?
Does it matter which one of these I pick? I want to make sure I don't pick something wrong and get locked out of the true ending that you want. Okay.
But that points straight at Namatame. Come on, man. Her alibi? Wasn't it airtight right from the beginning? How could she kidnap people and throw them into TV? Warning letter? Oh yeah. Whatever happened to that thing?
If Namatame's the killer, he must have been the one who wrote it, right?
Let's review them. Yes, that's right.
Isn't that kind of odd? Would someone who thinks he's saving people by killing them write stuff like don't rescue or kill?
Yeah, and the will be put in and killed part doesn't make sense either. If the killer was writing it, wouldn't it be more like I'll put in and kill?
Hey, could this mean... Yeah, it's almost like someone else wrote this letter.
But only the killer would write such a letter and deliver it to Dojima-san's house, right? If someone else wrote it, that could only mean...
Dear God. Since this is such an unusual case, I was absolutely convinced that other than the Kubo incident, there was one culprit.
So Namatame really was trying to save his victims?
Everything is exactly the opposite of what it first seemed.
I
In
mean,
Namatame's parlance, failing would have been the first two cases when the
Not
victims
really.
died. If he had used his method twice and failed both times, he would hardly have continued using the TV. And yet he did. It all seems to suggest that someone else wrote this warning letter while observing the entire case.
Someone else? Then it wasn't Namatame that killed Saki-senpai and the announcer?
We can't say for certain yet. We urgently need to speak with Namatame.
I don't know.
face
It
to
was like
face.
30 streams ago, Bird. I don't remember. I thought that was already maxed. Oh, this is like the DLC.
After what happened yesterday, they said they're gonna
I have a plan, but there's no time to waste. Let's hurry to the hospital.
Hey, this place is off limits.
Kind of sounds a little bit like
Consulted
Kanji.
with the police. I'd like a few words with Namatame-san. May I go in?
This is Unit 252 requesting confirmation on an ID. Name of Naoto Shirogane. Huh? Ah. Understood. I see. Well, you're on the list. I can give you a few minutes, but I'll have to record your conversation with him for security purposes. Not that I expect you'll get anything coherent out of the guy. He's been spouting nothing but gibberish.
I'd like him to accompany me as well. He has no identification, but this is an emergency situation, and he's here in Detective Dojima's stead.
Huh? Detective Dojima sent him? I wasn't informed of this.
I'll vouch for his identity.
Well, I guess it's better than dealing with the man himself.
Does everybody
We have our
hate
hands full
Dojima?
with the transport procedures, so the last thing we need is Detective Dojima running wild. Detective Adachi is busy somewhere too. This is Unit 252. Huh? I see.
Has something happened?
There's something about a suspicious object out in the lobby.
Ah, well then, this works out nicely. You should back up your colleagues downstairs. We'll keep watch over Namatame-san. A disturbance in a hospital lobby, after all. It sounds serious.
If anything happens, hit the nurse call button. I'll leave the rest to you.
I feel like that was
Understood.
planned.
Please be careful.
Naito's not a very good liar.
I knew they were undermanned, but I...
Oh, really? We had to sneak in the whole group? What are they gonna do though? Really, all we need is Naito
Gone long.
and my guy.
And now's our chance to talk to Namatame.
Yosuke is gonna be too emotional. Kanji is definitely gonna be too emotional, and the girls may not have a whole lot to add. Because maybe Yukiko, but I don't see Rise and Chie really adding a whole lot.
Namatame-san, there's something we'd like to ask you. It's tempting to think that you were the culprit behind this entire case, and to be honest, there are many in this town who hope you are. But we are
Friendship is
here to
magic.
learn the truth. So please,
I don't
answer
know
our
about all that.
questions.
Huh?
Does this matter, Im? I knew you were going to be referencing My Little Pony. Yes, I don't think cartoon show, regardless of how it's produced, is always going to be true. Alright. I'll just go in order then.
Huh? Me? Hmm.
No. If nobody saves them, they'll be killed. That's why I put them in there. They were killed. I couldn't save them.
Then tell me if my estimation is correct so far. After discovering the Yamano and Konishi incidents, you realized an appearance on the Midnight Channel meant certain death. Thus, to save her from that fate, you kidnapped Yukiko Amagi. You couldn't let her be killed, so you threw her into the TV, preventing the killer in this world from reaching her. And you repeated the process as more individuals appeared on the Midnight Channel. It all falls into place. His body is weak, but his mind is sound. He's trying to tell us the truth.
Yeah, but if the stuff he's saying is true,
There's another killer who murdered the first two victims?
Indulge us
The
in a few
Midnight
more
Channel is that
questions.
thing where, like, the silhouette plays and it'll be like Yukiko's was. Actually, I don't remember what Yukiko's was. I think they were all pretty much suppressing their inner desires in an exaggerated way.
I didn't know. I never thought it would be that kind of place. I have no idea. I want to know that too. What are you talking about?
As I thought.
You believe me? Did they find him? Did they find the one who did such cruel things? Mayumi.
Please calm down. Our ability to find the culprit rests on you. We know about the other world. In fact, we're the only ones who can fully understand what you have to say.
Only you?
we did blame you for everything at first. But now I think we can accept whatever you got to tell us as truth.
Please.
What would Im
tell
and
us
Bird see
everything
on the
you can,
Midnight Channel?
calmly and slowly.
You're willing to listen? Do my story?
You won't see me because I'm perfectly secure with all aspects of my personality.
All right.
Or if you do see me, it would just be the same boring old man you see right now.
Soon after my affair with Mayumi became common knowledge, I returned to my parents' home, as if to run away from the scandal. And I started drinking heavily to drown my anxieties. I hadn't been able to reach Mayumi at all, and that didn't help either. Mayumi, where are you? She'd been disgraced on all the afternoon shows and forced to resign from the program she was on. I caused her so much trouble. I wanted to at least
Nah.
apologize to her.
I'm too old to be hiding anything.
Only that. I lost the will and energy to do anything. Then, one day, the rumor I heard some time ago came back to me. Since I had
Wow.
nothing better to do,
I don't know if you mean that in like a Ted Bundy who is conventionally attractive kind of way, or of like a Wayne Gacy who is a fat clown. I'm going to assume the second one, but I'd prefer the first.
Mayumi? Is that you? The Mayumi inside the TV looked as if she was calling to me for help. Mayumi? Mayumi! When I reached out,
At the time, a lot of his victims considered him... Was it Ted Bundy? That they considered to be actually attractive? Or was it... Who was it?
was so shocked that I lost my balance.
Whichever
And
one they
my
had
face
freaking
first into the TV.
Zac Efron play. We going
I was
towards
so
Zac
scared.
Efron killer or a
I
fat
didn't
clown?
understand what just happened. I thought maybe I'd gone insane. In the end, I decided to think of it as just a dream, and I went back to the city the next day after finishing work. The next afternoon when I got to work, I was fired on the spot, as I expected. That wasn't what broke me, though. It was Mayumi being found dead, and not just that, but it had happened in my hometown.
No. I wouldn't
I
be
was dumbstruck.
grouped in with the
Later
fat
on,
clown.
I remember the image of Mayumi I'd seen that night. Was it not a dream? Could it really have been an SOS from Mayumi? I hadn't touched
that's just
another
messed
TV
up.
because the first time was so terrifying, but I decided to try it again, and I confirmed that none of it was a dream. So that image, was it something Mayumi showed me, calling for help? That's how I felt.
And eventually, you learned of the Midnight Channel.
I remember that when Mayumi was alive, she was chasing a rumor about some bizarre TV program. I'd heard about it before, but I thought it was just an urban legend. But then Mayumi appeared on it, and later turned up dead. The more I thought about it, the harder it became to believe that the two events were unrelated. Soon after that, I came back to Inaba to answer the police's questions. I'd lost my job, and I wanted to know the truth of Mayumi's death for myself. Then, on another rainy night, someone else appeared on the Midnight Channel. It was a girl.
Why I gotta be
Like she was
creepy?
calling for help.
I'm fine with being a
Just
grandpa.
like
I'm
Mayumi,
old.
the first thing that
but I'm
came
not
into my
creepy.
mind was, maybe this girl will be the next to die.
And that was Saki-senpai.
I'd been following all the news about Mayumi, so I noticed right away that she was the girl who found Mayumi's body. And if my hunch was right, she'd be the next victim. I didn't want her to die the way Mayumi did, so I desperately kept watching. I was consumed with the idea of rescuing
So
her.
what you're
Then,
saying is
little by little, her image of
you
the
guys are
sun
insulting
came into
Aya
sharper focus.
because
It became sharper.
she is with me, which means
How did you
I'm
find out it
acceptable
was
to
her?
her.
After I came back, my father couldn't bear
That's
to
rude.
see me in such low spirits and gave me a job with the family business. I met that girl when I delivered a package to the liquor store.
What's with the hip? It's fine now, not damaged right now. Check back in a couple years, I'm sure it'll be hurting.
I decided to meet her and told her to be careful. But that same night, on the TV, she looked as if she was being engulfed by some black shape. She was writhing in pain. That's why I warned her. Why won't she pick up the phone? Come on, please.
Oh, that's just messed
The
up.
next day, they found her dead. I knew she was
No,
gonna be
that was
murdered,
Mayume.
but I couldn't
This
save her.
random
I
ass senior that
thinking
Yosuke
there
liked.
must have been something I could have done. There was no one who depended on me. Nobody at work. Not even my wife. Mayumi was the only one who accepted me for who I was. But she was murdered. And the same person killed another girl. I was beside myself. I couldn't forgive myself for doing nothing.
You really did love Miss Yamano.
Yes. From the bottom of my heart. Before I was married, my wife...
Y'all,
made big and
the game is
sure
fine. I expect this from the
I was
game.
happy for her, but it put a strain on our relationship.
I think I can kind of relate.
It was around that time when I met Mayumi. She was interviewing our candidate for the next election. She was a big-name announcer, but she only worked with local stations, and her attitude towards work was similar to mine. We both came from Inaba, so she was easy to talk to. I know it was
You
wrong.
abuse your elders, you
Couldn't
bully
help
them.
Getting intimate with her. She gave meaning to my life. Soon after Saki-san was found dead, yet another girl appeared.
What's
on
the
TV.
word?
That was you.
Entitled youth.
She'll be
I
kidnapped
don't know.
next. I can't let her end up like Mayumi and that other girl. This time, I'm gonna do something. My opponent was a murderer who left no clues to his identity. I thought hard about what I could do to protect her from someone like that.
See, if I could skip the cutscenes, we definitely would finish it today.
The girl inside the TV looked as if she was smiling at me. And that's when it hit me. I apparently had the power to go through the TV screen to the other side. Then, what if I put her into the TV and give her shelter there before the killer gets her? What are you trying to tell me? That it's safe over there? Is that it? The girl inside the TV seemed to smile at me again.
He's not touching the TV, so how does he know that?
Kind of place it might be, it's better than being slaughtered.
I don't skip. I read fast. I comprehend.
If she's inside the TV, there's no way they can find her. It felt as if everything was starting to come together in my mind. Could it be that Mayumi gave me that power to prevent any more victims from meeting her fate? Was it my mission to save people? But there was a big problem. If I explained the situation to the victim, they wouldn't understand. I had already tried that and failed miserably. It seemed the only thing I could do was to take them away. If that was my mission, I'd just have to do it. Or so
I did not fail preschool. Why did my classes that I failed keep getting younger and younger as you spread your lies?
So, since you thought people who appeared on the Midnight Channel would be killed,
I'm pretty sure failing kindergarten is because you're not cooperative enough with the other kids.
Mission?
That's about the only reason.
You never stopped and wondered about any of
Theoretically, you can't fail
I was the only one who could help.
up until 6th grade. Even if you fail your classes, your parents can push to have you go through to the next year.
To my job. I had a large truck and I could move around without suspicion.
Now, if your parents give up on you and think that you're really stupid, then yeah, you can fail. From what I understand, at least in my school district, that's how it was.
Are you telling me that I wasn't saving them?
If a person is still within the TV world when the fog appears here, they will die. Beginning with Yukiko-san, the people you thought you had been saving were, in fact, in mortal peril. It was my friends here who really saved us all.
I had a feeling that was it. When I went after that little girl and entered the TV myself, for the first time, I had some doubts about myself.
You refer to Nanako-chan, correct?
The police were after me, so I had to get away. But I still felt I needed to do everything I could to save that poor little girl. That's why I went in after her. But the TV world was completely different than I imagined. Such an abominable, grotesque place. I knew that the three of you who I saved went back to your normal lives, so I didn't realize how terrible that world was.
Kind
I
of.
never knew. You
For
couldn't
now.
even get out of that place on your own.
No. That's a cowardly way to put it. I'd probably already begun to realize that it was a dangerous place. If I hadn't, I wouldn't have gone to see you all.
See us? Wait, are you talking about the concert we did at Juness?
Yes. I wanted to know why the ones I saved were all hanging out with each other, and how much you remembered. But in the end, I couldn't bring myself to say anything and ran home. I must have felt too guilty. But all the doubts and anxieties I'd been unconsciously suppressing exploded out when I entered the television myself. I thought I was going insane. I probably did. And you know the rest. When I came to, I was lying in a hospital bed.
You really were trying to save people.
But I ended up doing just the opposite. What a fool.
Safe humiliation?
Enter the world
Why?
of politics and become useful to society. But after losing my job and the woman I loved, all I had left was this power. I convinced myself that world was some sort of sanctuary, and I secretly believed
That's a
myself
really
to
weird
be a
request.
hero. I never doubted what I saw on TV. and believed everything was as I wanted it to be. I didn't think for myself at all.
Was I supposed to not say humiliation or humiliated
Blame for
correctly?
all of this. I suppose so. But the things I've done are too serious to be brushed aside like that.
It's really not.
I have no intentions of running away from my crimes. I'm prepared to face the
Humil
consequences.
Lee
Kidnapping
a
is
tit.
already a serious crime.
Not that hard.
On top of that, I put all those lives in danger. I'm sorry.
The Midnight Channel and the other world, you can hardly be blamed for failing to understand them properly. We must apologize to you as well. Had we let our emotions blind us to the truth, we would have piled all the responsibility on you.
I guess from
Why?
my point of view, people
Humiliation.
did stop dying once
Humiliated.
you started saving people. The more
But-
you did it, the more you really believed you were preventing their deaths.
Bird, I'm losing faith in your education.
Such a joke. I'm sorry. I'm getting a little tired.
What are you all crammed in here for?
My apologies. We'll be leaving now.
Wait. I beg you, please find whoever's behind this. You children are the only ones who know about that world.
Specific?
It's all clear now. He
It's
never
really not-
committed any murders. It was another party who threw the first two victims into the TV.
Specify?
Now get out of here! I told you, he's almost ready to be transported.
Yeah, maybe it's because we don't have the accent. We don't understand what's hard about it. That might be setting you back, Bird.
Nanako-chan looks like she's in pain. She's fighting for dear life.
See, this is why earlier I said,
This was the last
for
place
now.
we saw Teddy, right? He was so worried about her.
How can he flake out like this when we have to find the real killer?
The police consider the matter closed. We'll have to do all the investigation from here on out. Let's revisit Saki-san and Miss Yamano's incidents. And
But it's been over 6 months. Wouldn't the trail be cold by now?
I know, but we can't give up. We're the only ones who understand what's really going on. And you never know. People might remember some things now because they've had so much time. Let's split up and talk to people all over town tomorrow. We'll meet up in the evening to discuss our findings.
I hope we can find out something about Teddy, too.
Okay, so is there anything I need to do specifically in this part, Im? Like, I know there's a bit of a delay, so I think you should tell me ahead of time. Okay, I guess I'll just go around town talking to random people then. Okay. Well, M is red and bird is yellow on my screen. I'm blue on my screen. Why is he wearing a gas mask? Because they believe that the mist is all poisonous. Honestly, I don't have a plan. I'm just talking to everybody. I figure eventually I'll either come across the person I need to talk to, apparently I've had that quest item for a while. Alright. All it told me is that you can have relationships. I wonder if the cat knows anything. Well, the cat was useless, but okay. The high school's closed, right? Yeah. I guess we can ask around in Junes. You can't jump over the fences. Let me see if there's anybody outside of this house. Just the gardener chick. She's useless. I don't think anybody in the city is gonna have anything to say, but I'll check. Can you do it, IRL Bird? I doubt that. Okay, nothing there. Alright, Bird. Well, hopefully by the time you get back... She wants me to equip a suit? Like the agent suit? I'll eat the green one. Gross. I should have known the green one wouldn't taste good. Just because it's green doesn't mean it'll actually be good. Alright, well, that's almost everybody. I wonder if these two have anything to say. Oh great, another bad poem.
Release yourself. Release yourself. From desire, from impulse. Logic and rationales are excuses for the weak. Release yourself.
I can't skip
In
it.
exchange for a loss, never let it.
What is this? Huh?
Anyway, I was gonna see. Alright, well, they have nothing to say. I didn't assume so, but figured we'd check. Actually, I wonder if any of the shopkeepers have anything to say. Talk. Nope. And weapons, I don't think there's anything better. Go eat? Okay, I'll go to the China place. I'm assuming that's where I'm supposed to go. Yeah. It won't even let me. I guess go home. I think I talked to literally everybody that I could. Maybe I didn't talk to this chick. Nope, talk to her. Talk to these nerds. I know I talked to the old man because he didn't have anything to say. I already asked. Oh, so I do need to go talk to the stores? Okay. Can't talk to that one. Nothing there. I've talked to like everybody. I don't know who I'm missing. I'll check inside the store here if I can, but I think that takes up all my time. I think I talked to everybody here. Yeah, I don't think there was anybody, yeah, back here. Oh, alright. Old man, oh, old woman, my bad. Do you have anything? And I don't think the ladies at Junes had anything to say. Shopping district. Okay. I'll go back to the shopping district. Okay. Let's see. I know this is cheating, but So I've got to go through and re-talk to literally everybody. Because I talked to them before I talked to the girls. He's not loud. There we go. I had to talk to that one old lady.
And this stuff's a lot harder when you don't have a badge to flash. I walked around all day and didn't hear anything good.
It was the same for me. There was absolutely no talk about the case whatsoever.
You slept through your test?
Culprit. Ditto for me. Actually, in my case, I kept getting bombarded with questions and couldn't get them
I
out of the
told you,
main
Bird,
subject at
school is
all.
more important.
The killer must be pretty good to have pulled this off without being seen by anyone in this small town.
What should we do?
Well, one steak bowl, please.
Oh,
That's not
sorry.
what I meant.
That was probably
Then
loud.
again, I guess we might as well take a break. I'll have a crab and egg fried rice.
I'll have roast pork ramen with extra noodles.
Now that our tummies are full, let's share what we learned, even if it wasn't much.
You mean let's share what I learned and you guys didn't do
So,
anything?
To sum up, there really was no new information. The end?
The police had an unusually large number of officers in their initial investigation of the first two incidents. To find facts that even they overlooked would be difficult indeed, now that over half a year has passed. There wasn't a single report of suspicious persons being witnessed to begin with. Miss Yamano had ardent fans, whereas Saki-san didn't. But otherwise, the conditions are the same.
You know, every time I tried to ask about the case, everyone ignored me and kept ranting about the damn fog.
Yeah, that or the Midnight Channel. I asked around about Teddy too, but no one's seen him. Gee, I wonder where he could have gone.
Do you have anything, Naoto? Any new, deductions?
Without any new data to work with, there isn't much I can do. But there must be someone in town who meets all the criteria for this case. The killer must have a connection to both Saki-san and Miss Yamano, as well as be in a position to observe our actions periodically to some extent. Finally, it must be someone who could approach Senpai's house without arousing suspicion. I need some fresh air before I give it more thought. I'll be outside.
I wish I could just like choose the right text option and skip half the stuff. Like, oh, it's Adachi. If Bird is anything like me,
It's snowing.
she wouldn't be
No
struggling.
wonder it's
She'd be
chilly.
sleeping through class and still getting at least a B average.
Ugh, it's freezing out here. Maybe this will help clear my head and get my deductive muscles flexing. Hey, is it
Do you need
snowing?
tutoring,
Why the
Bird?
fog's so thick?
It's been many a year, but I can try.
What's the matter?
I mean, I could try. I'd have to brush up on some stuff, but yeah, sure, I'll do a tutoring stream. It may not be the correct answers, but it'll be answers.
Huh? What about him?
Detective Adachi. A member of the police force. That is an interesting.
Okay, it
approach. Would
depends.
certainly
Like I
explain
said,
why
if
the
you guys
police
have to do
report
Common
says
Core
the same
math,
reason no one ever
no.
reported seeing Namatame's truck.
This is a small town, so
Actually, any
most
math,
everyone
you're on
knows.
your own.
And since he's a detective, people definitely
I
would know
don't
a lot about
remember
his
any
main
formulas or
suspicions.
anything, and I
In fact, he could use his position to
barely
explain
managed to
how he can
pass
hide
math. No,
valuable
geometry was
information.
easy. Algebra was hard.
Well, if you think of it that way, I guess it's possible. But we're talking about Adachi here, right? I mean, really? Adachi? He's your textbook lousy detective. Are we really on the right track here?
Actually, regarding Detective Adachi,
Well,
I'm not
okay.
sure how to put
Like
it,
I've said
but
before,
there's something that's been
algebra
bothering me about him for some time
is
now.
hard when you don't
Yeah?
have the required
Perhaps it's just
formulas
my
to build off
imagination,
of,
so I shouldn't
and
speak
every
too
year it keeps building off of the previous year's formulas.
It's cold. I
So,
think we've cooled down enough here.
in 7th grade, I had a teacher that was an old war veteran. And there was this one class that was all up about the military. Because, you know, there's always at least a couple kids that are super diehard military.
I mean, he said he came to
And it
the
was
school with
pre-algebra.
Domino and
Teacher didn't give a shit, so they would sit there
Was he at
the
your
entire
camp when
hour
else
and they
were
would just
staying
talk about
there?
all the different places
when
the
Miss
teacher's
Domino was
been
staying at
and
our
all
camp,
that.
the media were
And
spreading
then
all over it.
he would kind of leave
That's
us to
when
do our
Aegis
own
son
shit.
arrived, saying he'd been assigned to
So
guard her.
I managed to
He said he was a
somehow
waitress that
barely
cleaned
make it
up.
through that class. And then the
Got
next
her.
year they were like, dude, why don't you
Spend the
know
night there?
any of these formulas? You should have learned them last year. And I
I
was like,
wonder if he knew Ms.
look,
Yamada.
man,
I don't know about
I'm
that.
just here.
But I heard he did call out to a girl in my class.
Come up with my own ways
Found
to
out this
answer it. I'd be
afternoon.
close enough that I
I
wouldn't
thought,
care.
You know, that's just how cops
May
are.
not be correct,
So
but
I didn't think it
I'd
had
get like
anything to
half
do
of
with the
them right.
case.
And then the rest of it,
Detective Adachi also questioned
1 in 4
Saito-san,
chance, multiple
the
choice.
one who found the
There's enough to
Anato's
skate
body,
by.
on numerous occasions. I heard it was because there was so little information about the case at the time, but it's certainly unusual. to
Even with
question
my
someone
genius
who
intellect,
is
with
strong and
without a
alibi
proper
as
teacher, it
multiple
is hard to
times.
grasp a new
Then
subject,
you think he had something else on his
especially
mind?
one like math.
And that something is what connects those two victims to Adachi-san? Come to think of it, we've been running into that guy a lot, in all sorts of places. And every time he'd tell us what the police were doing before saying, oops, I said too much and clamming up. Was that all to throw us off the trail?
It would be no problem for him to drop that warning letter into your mailbox either. Not to mention the fact that he can destroy any evidence that might point to him. Then, is it really Adachi-san?
Well, so you said this doesn't matter either? I'm just gonna say we need to confirm it because that makes more sense.
This is still only a tentative theory. We should work to confirm it as soon as possible.
Now, I will tell you, my reading,
Naoto
English
Shibari,
comprehension,
something
and
has
science,
come to me about the case, and I'd like to get Detective
that was
Adachi's
easy.
info on it.
All my science
The
classes were
transport,
easy.
It's right now? Right, I see. Thank you.
What was that about a transport?
Detective Adachi is headed to the hospital to prepare for Namatame's relocation. We must head there at once.
Go increase social levels? Is that it? That's all I can do is do social levels? I've got more than 4 of them maxed. Are there any that I need to max?
Huh? What are you guys doing here? Hey, do you know where Dojima-san went? They told me he snuck out of his room again.
I assure you, we've made it clear to him several times that he needs to stay put, but he keeps going off. on
Okay,
his
and I think I already have her maxed, so I'll focus on who I prefer more.
Jeez, with Namatame finally relocated, I was looking forward to going home.
So, he's been relocated. I've been wondering. You seem to be in a terrible hurry to get him out of this hospital.
Huh? Oh, well, yeah. I mean, we can't leave him here with Dojima-san and Nanako-chan around.
Well,
Didn't you guys
you
think
said I
so?
just need Marie for the true ending, so
Anyway,
probably not.
Nanako-chan's room is in the other
And
room.
yeah, he's
Don't
at
you
like
think
level
you should
1.
leave
I doubt
before
I'm gonna be
Dojima-san
able to.
finds you? If he catches you, he'll start pestering you again.
Adachi, where's Namatame? There's been a lot of noise today for some reason.
Dojima-san, what are you doing here? Namatame's already been relocated. I was looking for you so I could tell you that.
You did what?
Who authorized that? There's still more I need to ask him about.
Give me a break, Dojima-san.
Those first 2 murders have been bothering me. His motives are shaky and his alibi is rock solid. We closed a lot of loopholes on the basis of his testimony. But that part's still nagging at me.
Is this more of your detective's intuition? He's already been relocated. It's no use hassling me about it. And you kids should really get home too. You're gonna get in the way of police business.
What's gotten into you today? It's odd to see you taking work so seriously.
Come on! I'm always giving 110% when it comes to the job. You should get back to work too, Dojima-san. Your current assignment? Get better as soon as possible.
What are you all doing here?
We came to confirm something with Adachi-san.
You said neither one of these matters, so okay.
The time the announcer went missing? I can't say for sure offhand. It's not like I saw her or anything. That was months and months ago, too. My memory's kinda hazy that far back. Why wouldn't I question her? She discovered the announcer's body. But she didn't know much about it, so I only talked with her once or twice. Was that all you wanted to ask? Well, I hope it helped. Warning letter?
The one that was delivered to his house. It's in police custody now, correct?
I don't really remember.
Hey, what do you mean you don't remember? I gave it to you to take down to the crime lab for processing. You're telling me you forgot?
I'm sorry. Your accident was right after that, and what with one thing and another, it sort of slipped my mind. Besides, that thing was just a prank, wasn't it? Jeez, what are you asking me all this for? For crying out loud, what's this all supposed to be about? Dojima-san, you really need to get back to your bed. That's why your wounds aren't healing. And you all need to go home right now. Do you have any idea what time it is?
It's evening.
I'm going back.
No, I don't know the exact time, but it's not morning.
Just one more thing, please. We know for certain now that the first 2 murders weren't Namatame's doing. Someone else killed them. Adachi-san, do you have any idea who that might be?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
'Cause we think it might have been you.
What? That's ridiculous.
Should you have told him that?
No, Namatame's the one who put them all in.
What did you just say?
Put them all in. What's this putting them in business? Do you know something about the method behind their murders? Don't tell me that all that talk about TVs and whatnot from before was...
I see. Now I finally understand. To tell the truth, Adachi-san, I've been fixated on something you once said. Before I didn't know why, only that it sounded a wrong note to me. Do you recall when I read Namatame's diary? At the scene of Dojima-san's accident. At the time, I said, even the victims who survived and were never released to the public are written here. And in response, your words were, wow. Then that settles it. How, I wonder? Would that settle anything? At the time, the police had no idea that there had been other attempted murders related to the case. You had no reason to say such a thing. After all, there are countless examples of people disappearing for a few days. Yet when I read the list of names, you raised no objection. Odd that. What do you say to that, Detective Adachi?
I don't know. I said I'm busy.
Wait, you son of a bitch! Adachi! Ah, damn it!
I mean, he wasn't wrong though. You should definitely go back to bed.
What the? I swear he ran this way.
Damn it! Where the hell did he go?
You know the good thing about
I contacted security. Nobody's seen Adachi in this
playing,
boat.
have to watch these cutscenes and all.
So he must be still in this ward somewhere.
I can actually play my mobile game while I'm doing it.
We looked. We didn't find him
I haven't played
anywhere.
Dokkan in a minute, so I'm just letting it autoplay.
Bastard.
Dojima-san, for heaven's sake, what are we going to do with you?
Put him in a coma.
Sorry.
Do you even want to get better? If you keep this up, there could be lasting damages. Have you forgotten how much trouble it caused you last time?
You're right. Sorry.
Well, I'm out of stamina.
You've got to find Adachi. I need to square this away with him. Please.
What kind of nonsense are you spewing in the Discord, Bird?
He hasn't left this ward yet? I don't think he would. But could he have...
Yeah, I think so. If he's the killer, he can go through, right? You mean he went in through here?
We searched every inch in the direction he ran off. There's nowhere to hide. I don't think we could have missed him.
He was cornered. It's highly probable that he escaped there. If he does,
I don't think this is the truth you're spewing. I don't know if I should be worried, Bird. You have so little faith in my intelligence. Let's go in tomorrow.
I think it's too dangerous to go in from here. We're not 100% positive he used this TV, and on top of that, we don't know where it might lead. Let's go in from Jeunesse like always. It'll be fine. So long as we're ready for him, we'll crush that jerk in one strike.
I mean, I doubt that. I feel like he's gonna be a massive pain in the ass. I'll finish it in about 30 minutes and sleep for the other 2 hours. I always gotta go sleep. I really didn't do anything too taxing. Oh look, it's Teddy as a ghost.
Where am I?
Theodore.
Sensei?
Oh, he can actually see me.
Why are you here? I see. How mysterious. There are so many things I don't know about. But I did realize something. I've been thinking all this time about who I really am, but I couldn't find the answer. I was no one from the start. Humans live in the other world, and shadows live in this world. From the beginning, that's all there was to it. I was just a shadow in that world. You're always so kind, Sensei. I figured something out. That day at the hospital, I realized that I really can't do anything. As soon as I thought that, I lost consciousness. Then when I woke up, I was inside the fog. Shadows can't stay in the human world. They aren't allowed. I walked and walked, but there was nothing all around me. Just when I started thinking that I couldn't go anywhere, I heard the noise of a car, and then I was here. I remember lots of things now. My world is a place shaped by human thoughts. One day, a shadow living in that world awakened to human emotions. But humans and shadows are completely different entities. So he made himself forget that he was a shadow. He wanted to forget. He wanted people to like him. And that's how he came to look like this.
I expected him for some reason to open up and have like a bunch of teeth and stuff and like show his true form and be all deformed. But technically, it doesn't matter your origin. Your memories and your actions are what make you you.
There was no me to begin with. I'm just a shadow.
It's your
that took a
decisions.
different form so humans would like me. It would have been better if I had never remembered. But I did. I'll probably turn back to a regular shadow soon. Oh, yeah. Sensei, one day, when you meet Nana-chan in heaven, apologize for me. Tell her, I'm sorry I couldn't do anything.
Do I get to cut him off and just be like,
I'm really
hello yourself or some crap like that? Yeah. Sure, I'll be nice and tell him he did it.
Huh? Really?
We have no proof of that, but...
Nana-chan's. Wow. That's wonderful. I'm so glad. Glad that I could at least hear that. My heart feels so much lighter now.
Well, you don't. Maybe you have a heart. I don't know. Do shadows have hearts?
Sleepy. What a strange place. It feels so soothing. It's not like my world. Something just feels so nostalgic about this place. Could this be your dream world, Sensei?
Sometimes.
Uh-huh. But I wonder why I met you here. What am I supposed to do now? But no matter how hard I think, there's too many things my little brain can't understand. But I do understand one thing now. I'm glad that I met you, Sensei.
Oh, there you go. There's another social rank maxed. I forgot how weak his persona is since I never used him.
This is your place. Good.
It seems the words in your memory weren't the only things you summoned here. This is a room for guests who have an ego that can be nurtured. Shadows, mere fragments broken off from the ego, have no place here. The water's strength has moved a single stone that had stopped, returning it once again into the flow. Very interesting. Well now, this vehicle is still on its journey. There is no reason to tarry here for long. Margaret?
We're ready to go. Let us depart.
You are every inch the guest I had anticipated. Now it's time for you to return. I am even more intrigued now as to where this is all headed.
See, I think if I was him, I'd be a little pissed. Because he almost sounds like this is just a game to him. All the people that are dying or in danger or anything, it's all just a game for his entertainment. Then again, I have an issue with most deity-like forms that have that position. For the same reason.
No, and no one's seen him either.
Oh, that annoying little furball. Just when we're at a turning point in the case, too.
We have no choice. Let's pursue Adachi for now.
Whoa. Look how dense this fog is. It's gotten even worse than before.
What the? There's this malicious... I think we'd better hurry. Give me a sec to try finding
Does this mean both this world and ours are getting messed up?
Our glasses work on the fog on the other side. It can't be normal. And I heard more people are falling ill because of the fog. I wonder what's going to happen.
I sense him. Adachi's definitely in here.
Are you serious? Which way?
Hold on.
So he did come to this side. Well, that settles it. There's virtually no doubt remaining that he's the true culprit. Once we capture him, solving the mystery of this world and the rest of the case can't be far behind.
Then maybe we'll find out where Teddy came from too. Man, where is that bear anyway?
Why have I not said anything?
I can say for sure he's not here. And I know Adachi is here, but I can't track him down myself. Gee, Ted, why aren't you here when we need you most?
This place. I see. I came back, but it really doesn't matter. I'm completely useless. Nana-chan, I'm so sorry.
Teddy? It is you, Teddy. I heard your voice. You said, hang in there. I heard my big bro and everyone else too.
Nana-chan, hold on.
She should really still be sleeping though.
It seems she's asleep again.
I have no reason to kill her.
Nana-chan told me that she heard my voice. She heard me say, hang in there.
It could be that her frankly miraculous recovery was because everyone's voices reached her. Even unconscious, people are capable of hearing others' voices.
I don't recall ever saying I would kill a 5-year-old. Don't be twisting my words like that, him.
There are too many things we don't understand about her condition and what caused it. We're doing our best, but it's difficult when everything about her illness is a total unknown.
Unknown?
Well, if anything happens,
I doubt this highly.
If I'm an unknown being, then the way I can change is unknown too. So all I have to do is make them not unknown. Nana-chan's doing her best. Sensei and the others are probably fighting now too.
Was his logic really just, I'm unknown, but I can make myself a non-unknown by being known? I did not say that.
Must be something I can do.
Him is lying once again.
Thinking about things. That's why I came back here. Right, Nana-chan? Right.
There's no proof. Therefore, it's not true.
I'll be back.
It's no use. I can only tell that Adachi is here, not his exact location.
Rise-chan.
Okay.
If only Teddy was with us.
Didn't he say his nose is practically useless now? And could he even help us find that bastard?
Nope. He'd be no help at all, but he was always there to support me whenever.
That bear's a loudmouth, but he's nice to have around. He's always so full of energy.
He's lighthearted and always optimistic.
And he's gonna just show up out of nowhere.
I'm alright. I just got a little dizzy. The fog's so dense. It's hard to see through it.
Why don't we call it a day? It won't do us any good if you collapse.
I agree. If Rise-san became fatigued, even if we found Adachi, our capacity in battle would be reduced. Moreover, it's almost nighttime. We should return to our world for the present.
Damn it! We came so far to run smack into a dead end.
I know he's in there too. What's wrong with me? My powers are completely useless. Teddy?
You little... Where the hell were you?
Surprise, motherfucker!
I'm sorry.
NANI?!
You idiot! Bad Bear! Bad! You're so late! Who do you think you are?
So is a lot of this just cutscene story?
Risei-chan, are you...
Oh no, it didn't lag. I was trying to click on something outside, but if I click outside the window, it pauses the game.
help you all again.
You know how much trouble you caused, you dumb bear? Where the hell were you?
I'm sorry. I figured out a lot of things. Stuff about me and that world. I wanted to tell you all.
A shadow? You mean you're one of those things we've been fighting?
Yup. Just like the ones you all know about. Shadows are suppressed human thoughts given form. Everyone has them inside.
Wait, you say you're a
So
shadow,
whose
but you didn't attack us.
shadow
You kept
is
telling us
Teddy?
from the start that you
Does it
wanted
ever
to
tell
bring
you
peace
that?
and quiet back to that world, right?
Is it
in the
Nanako?
end,
No,
I was just an
probably
ordinary
not.
shadow. Nothing special about me at all. I did everything I could until now to try and make my world peaceful. But instead, the weird fog started seeping
He's
out
not my
into
shadow,
this
I'll tell you
world
that.
too. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. If I really was special, then maybe...
It's no big deal. I mean, we weren't expecting much from you in the first place. And
That's
about you
weird.
being a shadow, we pretty much figured you were something like that anyway.
Huh? What are you saying? Here I am pouring my heart out to you, and you say you thought I was something like that anyways? No normal person would think such a pretty bear could really be a shadow.
Oh no, yeah, it is
What's the
lagging.
problem with being a shadow?
It's true that you may have been born that way, but you now possess the power of persona. A shadow is suppressed power. Once controlled by the ego, it becomes a persona. Doesn't it follow then that you must have developed an ego? Whether the ego masters its shadow or the shadow awakens to its ego. The only difference I see is the order in which the process occurred.
Oh, Teddy's practically human then.
I'm the same as humans?
You keep trying to figure out who you are, just like all of us here. You can't do much on your own. You really aren't that special. See? What's so different between you and
Is the
us?
stream quality really bad?
Thank you! I'm so glad I met you guys!
The rest of us were pretty much a group of misfits to begin with, too, right? You fit right in, man.
I beg your pardon? Who are you calling a misfit?
Isn't that just you, Senpai?
Hey, that's not something a detective would say. Or an idol either. Geez, stop crying, will you?
It's at a lower bitrate than it normally is, but hopefully the stream itself was fine. But yeah, it dropped out for a bit.
Huh? Adachi? That total goofball? Whoa! I didn't notice at all. Looks like I'm pretty blind to that sort of thing. But you all know him. If you can't find someone like that, I don't think I can help you.
Like I said, we're not expecting much from you.
Well, the main thing is, it's hard to get pumped about this without someone nice and fuzzy around.
Yeah, what Kanji said.
Okay. Thanks, guys.
All right, now that the band's back together, let's take it from the top. Starting tomorrow.
It's been a while, but I'll do my best to look for him too. Leave it to Fuzzy.
Time to sing again? No, that's not happening. All right. So you said the 8th is when I can control my stuff again. So tomorrow.
Give it a try, but if Risei-chan couldn't find him, I really doubt someone with a dried up nose like me will be much help. I do smell a Dachi baby in here, but the fog is completely covering up.
Why do you call him Adachi baby?
Teddy, you can't do it either?
When you look at me with those eyes, I get this feeling. I've got to sniff him out no matter what. This is my time to shine. Ooh, I'm getting something.
This is where I would expect to fart in most anime or situations, and then he would pass out because he's super sniffing.
Hey, quit wandering around. You better not flake out on us again.
Huh? I sense it from this away.
Is it Itachi?
How do I put it? It's kinda hazy, but at the same time, it feels like I've got a whopper on the line.
I don't get it.
Very suspicious. This definitely smells.
Yes, that's what smells do.
If I remember right, that's where Sensei, Yosuke, and Chie-chan came from when I met them for the first time.
When we first... Where was that? Oh, you mean that creepy-ass room where all the faces on the posters were cut out?
Yep, there's someone there.
Teddy, you really are amazing.
It was just dumb luck. It's because that's where I first sensed Sensei and the others. That's why it kinda smelled over there.
So he's calling me stinky.
Wait, did you say it smelled? Wasn't that the room where Yosuke had to go to the bathroom and...
Huh? You're saying he peed his
Oh
pants
no.
there?
No, he didn't pee.
No, I don't want to hear it.
Oh, you lie so bad! Dude, I did not piss my pants! Quit spreading random rumors about stuff like that.
Well, it happened so long ago, my memory's kind
There
of
were some
fuzzy.
pants ruined, but it was not by pee.
Okay, guys, enough fuzziness. Follow me, the master of fuzzy logic.
I haven't heard you crack up in a while, Yukiko. Though I really wonder sometimes about your sense of humor.
My humor is not weird. My humor is humor.
I noticed her first, and she just had to run off and have an affair. Who's there? Oh, it's you guys. You're very persistent. You're getting on my nerves, kid.
Answer the question! Did you or did you not throw Ms. Yamano into the TV?
It was an accident. She started struggling. What else was I supposed to do? I called her out to the lobby because I wanted to ask her something, and then she started getting hysterical on me.
Who are you? And what's this something important you called me out here for?
What they say on the news isn't true, is it? All that talk about you having an affair and whatnot? It's all a lie, right?
Why do I have to explain myself to you?
I see. So you don't deny it. You caught my eye. But it turns out you're another worthless bitch.
So
What's wrong with you?
he wanted her to have an affair,
Call for help.
but it wasn't with him. So now that she's having an affair, she's just a dirty whore.
It'll get your head straight.
What are you going to do? No!
She fell in. Wow, so people can go completely inside. Good thing for me, no one else was around there in the middle of the night.
That happened in our lobby?
I learned about the Midnight Channel through some rumor. You hear a lot of fishy stories like that on the force. But it was pure coincidence that I touched the screen and discovered my power. I burst out laughing when I found out. I knew right away that this was going to be interesting.
So you tested it out.
So
on
if she
Mayumi
couldn't
Yamano.
go into the screen, was
was
he just gonna
nothing.
smash her head against the
I'm
TV?
a very sincere fellow. I was just trying to punish the stupid bitch a little for betraying me. Yeah, putting them inside the TV was never the plan. But you know, both Mayumi and that dippy high school girl struggled for no reason.
Sounds like a,
Then you were responsible for Saki
you
Senpai's
know,
death.
a predator.
Saki? Oh yeah, her name was Saki Konishi, or something like that. At first I just called her in because of work-related stuff, her being the one who found Mayumi's body and all. And naturally, if there was any chance she'd seen something, I'd need to know, right? So I was all set to be a nice guy to her, and then that bitch.
What's this about, anyways? Didn't you call me in for more questions?
Well, we'll get to that. But you know, I saw you this afternoon. You were getting pretty cozy with that Namatame. Huh. So I'm not good enough for you. Well, I know how to deal with girls like you.
So he is a predator.
God, these high school girls today. This world's gone straight to shit. When I was in school, I wasn't allowed to do anything but study my ass off. I was supposed to be the best of the best, and instead they stick me in the boonies. But I guess I got this sweet power to make up for it. Life's not so bad after all. Get on your knees and beg, and maybe I'll let you out. Yeah, like that'll happen. As if I'd walk into a death trap like that. It was a lot easier the second time. High school girls are thinner, you know? Lighter.
You son of a bitch!
Come on, give me a break. I didn't know it was dangerous inside the TV. It's not like I was trying to kill them. I mean, I'm sure they hit on Namatame, not the other way around. A council secretary will one day rise to public office himself. Mayumi and that high schooler were just gold digging. They got exactly what they deserved. I didn't do anything wrong at all.
Shut the hell up! You knew from what happened to Mayumi Yamano that people die in here!
So what if I knew? Nah, he called the police in the middle of the night, just after they found that Saki girl's body. The rest of the force had their hands full with the double homicide, and it happened that I was the one who took the call.
Namatame said the police refused to take him seriously. You were responsible for that then.
Oh, quite the contrary. If anyone else had taken the call, sure, but I actually did believe him, you know?
That's the pattern to the 2 deaths so far? And now you're seeing a girl in a kimono on that weird program, and you think she'll die too, is that right? Namatame-san, do you seriously expect us to believe something like that?
But it's true! If there's any way the police can protect her...
Listen, there's no way the police are going to make a move based on a fantasy story like that. It does sound interesting, though.
But...
Oh, I have an idea. If you really want to save her that much, why not do it yourself? Like, you could shelter her somewhere. Someplace where no one could find her.
Where no one could find her?
Save her yourself. You can do it. I'm busy, so I'm hanging up now. Bye.
That's... I wouldn't take it that way, but okay.
Isn't that amazing? Of all the people who could have received Namatame's call, it ended up being me. Talk about luck! All I did was give him a little push, and he completely bought into his vision of this world. The more people you guys saved, the more he'd kidnap. Both sides had the best of intentions, so the game of cat and mouse would never end. It was awesome.
You gotta be shitting me!
Why? What reasons could you have for doing that?
Reasons? None, really. I could do it, that's all. And it was fun. I guess that's my reason?
You murdered people just for the fun of it?
Come on. All I did was put people in here. I didn't murder them. And Namatame did most of it. I had nothing to do with any of you.
You're just dodging the blame.
Yeah? Then how would you prove it? He put people inside TVs? You think the police are that stupid?
I mean, I could show them.
What a jerkwad!
I do admit, though, I never thought you guys would manage to track me down. I like that. Games like this gotta have surprises or they get boring fast. It's like when I dealt with that Kubo kid. That was fun, too.
Then, you mean to say that Mitsuo Kubo's disappearance was your doing as well? I did sense something odd in his course of action. If he had special powers and wanted attention, why resort to a regular copycat crime? But that wasn't the case. Kubo had no such powers. In fact, he was thrown in by you. Am I correct?
It had been a while since I last put someone inside the TV, so I really got a kick out of that one.
Why did you do that? And how come Mitsuo didn't say anything about you?
You think that didn't occur to me before I did it? Come on, I'm a detective. I let him through to a room at the station with a TV, switched off the lights, and did it quick while he was still startled. As long as he didn't see me push him in and no one else did either, no one would believe him, even if he survived. Of course, I don't think the Kubo kid ever figured out what happened.
Because Adachi's a weirdo.
Yeah, he turned himself in pretty quick, actually. This was back when we didn't even know enough to issue a search warrant. But the other officers decided it was just a prank, so they pawned him off on me. I didn't blame them. I mean, a kid coming and saying, "I did it all, it was me." Who'd believe it?
How is he not
I didn't think
ugly?
anyone would come forward and take the blame for
His
all
face
this
is all
mess.
warped.
The
I'm pretty
police
sure
were
that's
desperate
ugly.
Dependent on anyone. If this kid really did it, they might have announced the case was closed. And if that happened, Namatame would stop saving people. I couldn't let that happen, or the game would be over. That's why I told the
Oh
others I'd send
yes,
him home.
just look past all of
Who would
his
put him inside the TV
imperfections
and
and he's fine.
The game would be over?
You can apply that logic to anything,
in
Bird.
just so your fun wouldn't
Just
end?
look past the ugly and he's not
Have
ugly
some
anymore.
excitement in life, don't you agree? But then you guys put your foot in it yet again and ruined my fun. Thanks to you, Kubo was arrested again, and everyone acted like he was the true culprit behind it all. Couldn't they see how badly he copied the crime scene? It worked out in the end, though, because good old Namatame kept saving people. I guess the guy started to develop some kind of messiah complex, huh? What an idiot.
This is all a game to you. How dare you murder people? Murder Saki-senpai for such a
Spoilers?
stupid
I mean,
reason.
I did put finale in it.
I'll never forgive you.
You can keep your forgiveness. Our world will probably become just like this place soon enough anyways. Didn't you notice? The fog's leaking out. Everything on that side's pretty much screwed. The two
How you
worlds
doing,
will
hashtag?
merge soon, and then there'll be no difference, no sides anymore.
Hopefully this is the finale.
What the hell's he talking about?
We got like 8 hours, so we
This
should
isn't
be
his
fine.
real body. The real Adachi is somewhere else.
But this guy feels different from an ordinary shadow. It doesn't seem like he's going berserk.
Wow, you can tell that much? This me is just around to greet you guys, and thank you for wasting your time by chasing me in here. I'd say this world has taken a real shine to me. I feel like it's giving me everything I've ever wanted, and the monsters don't attack me at all. Maybe they can tell we have the same goal.
I mean, so if I go based off of my normal ending time of
By
like
the
2
end of the
a.m.,
year, Inaba will disappear completely into the fog.
let's see.
Soon, this place will be
7, 8,
I'll be
9,
in this
10,
world, so if you
11,
want
12,
me,
1,
come
2.
get me.
Yeah, 8 hours.
This world has a mind of its own. We'll see which of us it favors.
Keep your bullshit to yourself. It's about time you shut the hell up. We'll finish this right now.
What a chump! Didn't I just tell you the real me is somewhere else? I'll be expecting you all. We'll put an end to this.
Well, hopefully these will be the last 8 hours for Persona.
That stuff about the world's mind and how this place will become our reality. Was he serious?
The rest of his confessions were consistent. We'd best proceed under the assumption that it's no lie.
It felt like he's gained some strong power after coming here.
Not only that, maybe he got taken over by that power.
So what
I
he
didn't
said
use my
about
fingers
January
actually.
21, that's really gonna happen?
I was going through in my head. But yes, I had to count it.
This year? What happens then?
I think he means this world will engulf the human world. The people in town are acting weird. It's like when the shadows that emerged from people went berserk. If the fog gets even thicker, and this town is completely shut off from the outside world, then the other side might become full of shadows, like over here.
How do I multiply? Usually in my head. Depending on how big it is, I might write it down.
Damn it! Damn that bastard! Why? We went through so much to get here, and now it turns out he was pulling our
I mean,
strings
for the
this whole
basics,
time.
it's all memory.
Yeah. It's about time we finished this. I don't want to feel this way ever again.
How is that sad, Bird?
There's a path. I sense Adachi's presence from that.
Bring it on! Let's go kick his ass right now!
Wait. I suggest we prepare ourselves first. We can't let him stab us in the back ever again. We must face him with all the power at our disposal and defeat him with
You use songs? I just memorized the things. I didn't have any fancy songs.
But now's not the time to freak out. Let's get prepared. Let's get over prepared and leave foot.
I know there were other people that used songs to like remember stuff, but I never did that. That would require me to remember the songs on top of it. I just imagine Bird in the back of algebra or geometry or whatever singing to herself. And everybody else is like, you don't know 5 times 5? And she's like, shut up, I got my process. Leave me alone. Nah, like I said, singing is something that only a select few hear. There'd have to be quite a bigger event for that. Not that you want to hear it, but... Oh, yes, because... I guess you should be a little concerned about your test, but that's not the most... Should take Aya to karaoke. You know that would also require her to sing, which she's not gonna do. So you're saying just do social levels, which honestly, let's see what I have. Yukiko, Yosuke are maxed. Rise is maxed. Naito's almost maxed. Teddy's maxed. Marie's maxed. I think we should work on Naito first. But she is not here. Why are you walking into a... like a wall? Well, here, let me look at the guide real quick, since the stream's lagging anyway. Rush it real quick? Alright, I'll try. Let's see if I get destroyed. Who's this dude? Alright. Weirdos. Alright, let's see if we can...
That's everyone, Senpai.
Adachi was kind of easy for you. I feel like you're lying to me, because I feel like him being the final boss, he has to be hard. I was gonna say, where is everybody? No, you know what I mean, like being farther than the heaven boss, which actually kicked my ass apparently. How am I gonna seduce Adachi? I don't think I've got what Adachi is interested in. He seems to be a pedophile that targets young girls. I see how it is, Bird. I don't think it's that way. Oh, that's annoying. Can't I just cut through it with my sword? It's literally paper. What hole? Did I run past it? I didn't see a hole. What hole are you talking about, Im? There's nothing there. Are you sure I don't need to level up at all, Im? I'm gonna try to fight this.
Be careful. There's an enemy.
Don't I need to get that one really broken skill that what's his name has? Of course it does.
Now what could you be weak? It's weak to fire.
Well, perfect. Hopefully the other ones don't reflect fire. Nope, they're all weak. Okay. What level do I have to be to get that move? Wow, that didn't do a whole lot of anything.
One enemy to go.
It's not going down.
It's quite tenacious.
Yosuke Senpai, your defense is down.
It's over.
So we'll do that and just get my HP and SP back.
Have been honed.
I mean, I guess I'll just fight all the tough ones.
Oh, be careful. Three of them. Don't give up now, okay?
What the hell? It's not working?
Persona! Someone finish this one off!
That really didn't do a whole lot. I thought it would do more.
You hit the enemy.
Shall I steady? Steady!
Okay,
The enemy.
that works.
Everyone. And action. Are you ready? Here goes. Go! Beat him up.
I'll get a skill card. Maybe I'll actually get something, I was gonna say good. Well, alright, I guess I'm fighting this thing too.
Looks like that one's immune to wind. Wind won't work.
So what is this thing weak to? Alright, we'll just... Okay. I guess just go ahead and crit. That works.
Senpai. 2 enemies left. Don't lower your guard now.
Someone else's turn.
Nato-kun's busting heads and looking cool. I can't defeat it.
Another level for me.
I don't know, can you look up real quick what level I have to be to get also Toby or whatever that is?
Careful. It's immune to... Wow, it's puny. This'll be... Three enemies left. You can win this.
Persona. Someone else's turn.
Give me a sec. I'll do a quick scan. It's weak to darkness.
Okay.
Ooh, congratulations! Yes, I leveled up!
Oh shit, level 86. Let's see. He's level 75. That might take a minute. I don't even think I'm... Yeah, I'm only 76.
Careful, it's immune to physical. No problem. It'll be.
Persona!
4 of them. You need to thin them out.
Counting on you.
Your weaknesses. It's weak to light. 3 of them. Don't give up now, okay? All yours. What again?
More enemies. Alright. So that one's weak to light and dark. I don't have anything that deals damage to all enemies, unfortunately, for him.
Someone else's turn.
Give me a sec. I'll do a quick scan. Darkness will work.
Alright, I guess we're doing darkness again.
Entirely
Have I gotten a little strong?
My skills have been honed.
Like I said, I'll fight the big ones for more experience.
Be careful. There's an enemy immune to light. Now what could you be weak? It's weak to physical attack. Just 2 left. Come on, this fight's not over. Yosuke-senpai, your defense is down. Way to go, Yosuke-senpai! You're on fire! Yosuke-senpai, out to steal the show, huh?
This thing was weak to...
Ice won't work on this enemy.
Alright. Do darkness.
What? Again? 3 more enemies for you. No. Reset scan. Wind will work on it.
Counting on you. Persona!
2 enemies.
Let at the ready. Did it! Someone finish this one.
Wow, that didn't do anything to the other one.
Let's go.
Wow, Naoto-kun, you defeated 2 enemies. There! So persistent.
It's not going down.
None shall escape.
I won't fall.
Alright, I leveled up.
Alright, level up.
I mean, at least they give a good amount of experience. I'm leveling up pretty much every other fight. I think I'll take the snow pin for her. Alright. Yeah, it's weird. It's not being stable. I'll have like really good connection, more than usual for like a second, and then it'll drop down to 0. And then it'll average back out for a little bit. Okay, so make it through without encountering shadows. Alright. I doubt that highly. You said that about the last one, and I did not. I don't want to open that and then trigger a shadow. Okay, that's a dead end, I think. How long is this dungeon? I have no idea.
Won't work.
Of course, it summons a minion.
2 enemies left. Don't lower your guard now.
That's some thick skin.
Let's go.
I couldn't defeat it.
What? More of them? Gee! Persona!
I couldn't do it.
I blocked the attack? Okay.
3 of them. Don't give up now, okay?
Persona! 2 left.
Let's go. Wow, Naoto-kun.
Interesting, I didn't know that.
Cool.
God, stop summoning stuff.
I can't defeat it. It's weak to darkness. Go on, defeat it. That's great, Senpai. You really get me going.
It's not good.
Now what could you
I don't need you to analyze that one, I need you to analyze the other one.
Come on, this
Let's get back in before I start. At least we're stable. For now. did say I would fight the big ones.
Oh, that's. Wow, it's puny. This'll be cake. 3 of them. Don't give up now, okay?
It's not going down.
Good move, Naoto-kun. You're on a roll. Let's go.
Not much. I just kept going through the tunnels. This is like the only fight I've really done. Yeah, as soon as I noticed it wasn't working, I stopped. I think I'm still on the same level. Alright, I guess. Which one should I put it over? I'll put it over Revolution. I never use it. The others I can see, but yeah.
My skills have been honed.
It dropped down for a second. I don't know, man.
Reset scan. This one's buried.
Soda.
Enemy down. Give me a sec. I'll do a quick scan. It's weak to physical. Enemy down. Nice move, senpai.
Yeah, I don't know what's been going on with it. It's usually never this bad.
Get set. All right, here goes. Go. Beat him up.
I guess I'll do the XP increase since I'm mainly trying to level.
Another level for me.
I did a manual reset and I went to their website and reset it.
Oh, be careful. Let's no good on this one.
Who are you gonna hit? Okay, that works.
Just 2 left. Come on, this fight's not over.
Good one, Naoto.
My skills have been honed.
All right, level up.
Alright, I guess that works. You know, it's nice that I don't usually have to pick reset skills, or it's just upgrade.
Oh, that's not good. Darkness won't work. Enemy down. Nice move, senpai. Enemy down. Hey, guys. All right. this, Yosuke-senpai.
Does Tetrakarn work for almighty damage?
Come on, this fight's not over.
Does Tetrakarn work for almighty? Alright, I guess I'll try light then.
I leveled up.
Well, we're almost to level 85.
Oh, be careful. It's weak to physical attacks. Beat it down. Enemy down. Nice move, senpai. Three of them. Don't give up now, okay?
For now. It keeps dropping back down. I don't know.
Ooh, congratulations. I can't defeat it. Enemy down.
Okay. Ready or not, here we come.
Alright, I'll be right back.
Have I gotten a little stronger?
My level has risen.
will work. This will be easy.
Time for do.
Three of them. Don't give up now, okay? It's so puny. Use electricity.
It's not going down.
Darkness.
Go, Sukuna Hikana!
You hit the enemy's weakness.
The understood.
Places, everyone. And action.
Yeah, let's finish them.
Go! Knock them out! Ice won't work. Last one. Go for it.
It's over.
All right.
All right, I leveled up.
All right. Level up.
What does Book of the Void even do? I don't think so, but we'll see. Yeah, I don't know. Nope, it keeps going down. The router I have is the one that Cox gave us. I'll do it in a bit.
Give me a sec. I'll do a quick scan. It's weak to win. It's weak to three of them. Two enemies down. Good going, Yosuke Senpai. Reset scan.
You already did that.
That's the way, Senpai. Do some more damage.
All yours. It's quite tenacious.
Persona. There. Two left.
Is it gray? No, it's black.
It got back up. Defeat it fast. It got back up. Defeat it fast.
Counting on you.
Two enemies.
Let's go, K.
Places, everyone. And action.
You guys better keep up.
Who?
Go, go.
Esk?
I gained a level.
No, it's not you, Bird. It's still my internet, and I can't seem to fix it. Which is extremely annoying.
this case, some.
Do you know what this thing is weak to, him?
Last one. Go for it.
All yours. It's quite tenacious. It's over.
I can't defeat it. Come, Kanseon.
No, my connection's really bad. Okay, so this thing may be wind.
Someone finish this one off.
No, I tried ice. We'll try wind. I doubt it though. Nope. Alright, so this thing is just immune to everything.
It's quite tenacious.
I couldn't do it.
So I've just gotta defeat it with physical.
Good move, Naoto-kun. You're on a roll.
Someone else's turn. Persona.
Senpai, you're low on health. Be careful.
Persona.
Naoto-kun. Oh, this isn't good. Persona. One enemy to go. Keep it up.
Counting on you. That's some thick skin.
Here goes.
Alright, let's see what reset's gonna do. Alright, that works.
Let's go. I couldn't defeat it.
Well, it's not where I'd want it, but it's staying around 1,000.
Man, wake up. Throw down. Persona.
Persona.
I can't defeat it. Good move,
So
Naoto.
this is just like RNG to see how much he's gonna dodge or not. Or counter, my bad.
I leveled up.
pull up? Okay. Where am I supposed to go? For now, yep. Wait. Literally, as soon as he said something. It's okay. I'm gonna keep going. I have it recording in the background too. Yeah. I mean, so I have it recording in the background. So worst case scenario, I'll just keep playing and I'll upload it to YouTube.
Ooh, a rare one.
That's some thick skin.
2 enemies left. Don't lower your guard now. Persona!
I couldn't defeat it.
So persistent.
Let's go. It's quite tenacious.
It got back up. Defeat it fast. Yosuke Senpai, your health is really low. Persona! There! Hey, it ran away! The nerve of that thing!
That's some thick skin.
What? Again? 3 more enemies for you. Physical attacks.
That's
2
how it's
enemies
done.
down. Keep going, senpai. 3 of them. Don't give up now, okay?
Persona!
You
not
hit its
going
weakness,
down.
Yosuke senpai. Physical attack.
Let's go! You've become even more dependable.
Another level for me!
Oh, did I level up? My level has risen.
It's level up time.
Okay, I don't know. So I'm looking at a guide because M's not really here to, you know, since we're not streaming anymore. But it says alright, well, hopefully it's recording this because OBS is acting up. Alright, so we go up here to the second floor. Don't jump down the hole this time. I really hope OBS is still recording.
Wow, I'm surprised you made it this far.
Allow me to confirm the crimes you had suspicions that this world, knowing full well that Miss Yamano. Not only that, but you duped Namatame into taking over your murder attempts, while when the disappeared stopped dying, you sent a warning letter to ensure more victims. Even when a copycat killer arose, you had the gall as a detective. 2 people died in the last 6 months, and a young girl is now in critical condition. If at any turn something had gone wrong, many more would have succumbed. All for some foolish excitement.
Yeah? It's the world that really... This world reflects people's thoughts.
You did that stuff knowing full well.
How can you say that? Out of everything you could have been, didn't you specifically choose to join the police?
Don't make me laugh. Just because... You know why I applied? So I could legally carry a gun. That's all. You'd be surprised how many are like... I thought it would be fun, too. But to tell the truth, I made one tiny mistake, and they all got on my... I was bored shitless and wondering what...
For crying out loud!
A gift for having to put up with... I did that stuff because I could, and it got interesting, so I watched.
That's your
I know M's gonna be annoyed that I'm skipping through. I'm reading it.
Really don't care.
I want to hurry up and
Let's
get through this
no
because
one accepts that
I'm
silly
frustrated
things
with the way
all.
tonight's
They're
going.
just stuck with it because they can't deny it.
Constant
either.
connection
Those who
issues.
actually succeed in life, they just happen to be born with. If you don't have it, you can either accept or deny. Once you realize that, all you have left in life is. Wouldn't it be better if that kind of reality?
That's
Brats like you are so damn. Listen.
Can I just fight you
all have
already?
hopes and
God,
dreams
shut up.
right now, but that's only because one day you'll see.
You're the only boring thing here. If you want to disappear,
Kanji's not wrong.
Stop yelling, punk. I understand you're all afraid. I'm telling you all this based on my... Think about it for a second. Once everyone turns into shadows, they'll still keep on living. So how's that different from the way it is now? Easier? Come on. How many people out there actually think about what... Next to none, I bet. It's useless to think about those things in the first place. You don't get anything out of facing reality. I mean, what could be more boring than brooding over things you can't change? Doesn't that sound a lot easier? No matter who you are, your lifespan is about 80 years or so, right? Then it'd be easier if we all just became shadows. No need to hold back any. Honestly, better to let it be
And
swallowed.
why didn't
That's
you
what all
become
the-
a shadow
so it's
in the
my
first
duty.
place?
Jeez, don't. It must have been enjoying life far more than you.
be careful.
You all saw shadows as mere monsters, didn't you? These things move on pure instinct. They go wild because you defy them. You annoying little brats.
Speak for yourself. Living is too painful for you, but you don't want to die? You're just throwing a
People can't. If you give in and sever your ties to human society, it will naturally become hard to live in it. Yet you refuse to face life and admit your fault. And though you claim to find life troublesome, your twisted lot.
Such. You guys.
Favored by the world. You.
Finally, I get to fight him now. Hopefully we don't get our ass kicked.
Your existence! I thought
I can't believe he's the one. That bastard! We can't lose, no matter what!
It will just decrease his attack. Oh, he's got like a darkened version of Izanagi.
Let's go!
I'm assuming he's pretty much immune to all elements. I'm gonna just go ahead and decrease his attack. I think I'm pretty much just gonna be debuffing him the entire time. We'll put it back on her.
Here goes Kanzeon.
Let's see, what is she gonna do? Give me back SP? Oh wait, okay. Defense increase defense.
All yours.
Yukiko Senpai's scared.
Persona!
Let's go.
Damn, bro.
Hopefully I can kill him pretty fast. Ooh, good job, Rise.
Persona.
Shouldn't someone
Oh
heal
wow, that
Yukiko-senpai?
really did a lot of damage. Alright.
Careful, guys. You're really low on health. Come, Kanzeon.
Come on, do attack. I have enough healing. Good.
Shouldn't someone heal Yukiko Senpai? Persona.
I mean, I'm gonna heal with her anyway.
Persona.
Persona! Counting on you!
Let's go.
Alright, I mean, as long as he doesn't do anything too crazy, we should be able to finish this pretty soon. I'll just heal with Yukiko this turn. He sure does have a lot of attack all. I don't like that. You get to increase the attack. Yep.
Persona! Counting on you!
All yours.
As long as he doesn't do anything crazy and kill me, I think I've got this pretty well. Ah, of course. Who's he gonna nullify? Really?
Yusuke Senpai is dizzy.
On your feet. All yours.
Bastards!
I don't think anybody's weak to electric, so that's good.
Persona! Counting on you! Persona!
Persona.
Here goes Kanzeon.
I do need some SP. I mean, attack increase isn't bad, but
Persona! Throw down!
Let's go.
Persona! There!
just in case. This should be it.
All yours.
Ooh, congratulations!
Another level for me!
Hey, now we're 85. Okay. Wait, directly after? Damn it. Hopefully I don't die here. Apparently there's another boss battle.
All and I shall descend upon the united world as the master of order.
Descend? Order? What's happening?
Guys, this isn't a.
Both this world and yours will soon be enclosed. It will be the peaceful world.
Who are you?
I am Amino Sagiri, one who rules. Do what you will. You played your part well, but that will soon come. Mankind will soon become shadows.
What the hell are you?
I am the one. Though their hearts longed for peace, it could never be attained. Indeed, this is the outcome, and mankind that.
You're saying.
This is part of the sea of unconsciousness, a hollow force. Humans view things as they see fit. They wish not for truth, but rather still. That brief yearning for truth becomes a ray of light, which breaks.
That's why they attack a hollow. Then this place isn't simply affected by people's hearts.
Mankind abandoned its pursuit of. Thus, your world.
Will you? We'll just use our power to beat the heck.
It was I who made it possible for. I bestowed power onto those who could. That is what allowed you to come in contact with this world.
Bestowed power? You mean the.
Then the Midnight Channel.
Humans failed to see things. I acted. A world filled with desires.
Alright.
Humans departed from reality of their own volition.
A window that showed.
So that's why those who got famous. It was all.
I have to. The Midnight Channel we saw in Namatame's. What we saw there wasn't Namatame's true intentions at all.
Then it came on because we were all thinking this
Exactly. And so.
Enough talk already! Long story short. Yeah, people want to become To hell with that! We kept fighting and fighting.
Yes. The ability to master your own shadow that emerged to kill you. A new and uncertain facet of man. It.
I really hope this is still recording because my OBS has been being stupid since.
So this is the cause of all the fog?
I have come to put you all to the test and judge your worth.
Like we give a damn what you came for! You've done what you want so far, but that'll end when we crush you!
Precisely. Then we know what we gotta do now.
I don't want people to turn into shadows.
We'll defeat it for sure. I'll back you up with everything I've got. This thing has no right to exist.
I don't know if I would say it has no right. I mean, everything has a right to exist.
To defy me as a senseless now.
This is.
I don't need HP, I need magic. Alright, well. Really? He gets to go twice? That's stupid. Give me some SP, we say. I mean, I guess that works too.
Yosuke-senpai, your health is really low. Persona!
I am running low on mana.
Why act against the wish?
Really? I'm gonna have to heal again anyway, so I might as well. There we go. Some SP is what I really needed. That's ice, isn't it?
Yusuke-senpai, are you okay?
No, I didn't want to do Heat Riser on her, but okay. I guess that works.
Can you get up? All yours.
Yusuke-senpai! Oh man, oh man.
Damn it! Who do they think they are?
Senpai, your offense has been lowered.
Let's go.
How much more is it gonna take? Oh, this stupid move again.
Come, Kanzeon!
Okay, so it said when they did this, make it immune until it comes back, use heal and buff.
All yours. Persona!
Will decrease his attack. Come on, increase our defense or give me more SP. There we go.
All yours.
What is that? Oh, it's the fire thing, okay. That's fine. Fire didn't do a whole lot.
All yours.
That really missed. That's lame. think I'm just gonna have to keep cycling through this. Hopefully Rise jumps in with the buff here. Alright, what are you gonna do? Defense or attack? Either one. Okay, SP works too.
Yukiko-senpai, are you okay?
I need to put some defense on her since she's my healer.
I won't lose.
I'm gonna nullify his skills and hopefully that'll... I won't even need to guard. I'll guard with her and Yukiko. Oh, come on, don't kill me. That was close.
Senpai, you're low on health. Be careful.
All yours.
Senpai, you're low on health. Be careful.
Oh, that's new. What does that do?
Naoto-kun! Oh, this isn't good.
Well, I'm gonna have to heal anyway, so I might as well.
Naoto-kun's acting weird. Quick, help her!
This should cure that, right? Yeah. Okay, good.
Hang tight, Naoto-kun. Hurry and get back up.
That's stupid.
Naoto-kun! Oh, this isn't good. Naoto-kun's hurt pretty bad. Can you heal her?
There we go. That's exactly what I wanted them to do.
Let's go.
Kanzeon! Persona!
Persona!
Let's go.
Just a couple more rounds. Oh, this. I hate this move. Just because it trips. Okay, it didn't trip.
Let's go.
Persona!
Okay, that didn't do too much damage. Actually fine.
Yukiko-senpai! Come, Kanzeon!
Oh, I didn't know she could do that to interrupt their attacks too.
Naoto-kun! Oh, this isn't good.
Damn it! Who do they think they are?
Shouldn't someone heal Yukiko-senpai?
There we go.
I see. Power comes from the heart.
I mean, yes, he does see. He's a big eyeball.
Very well. Mankind, if mankind so wishes, I will return.
Well, don't wait up!
Time will show the path humanity takes.
You think?
Who can say? I believe it was at least partially his own intention as.
So that's it, huh? Fine. Live however you want. If you think You have the power to change the future. Then go right ahead.
Everyone has the power to do that.
Get out of here. The shadows will finish me off. Just leave me be. You came to kill me in the first place, didn't you?
No, dumbass.
If we leave you here dying, and a dead body eventually appears, then what? What's that accomplish for anyone? Your stupid game's over. We're taking you back. Live and face your punishment.
Right.
I'm sure that's.
Okay.
Greetings, Shirogane. He's wanted on suspicion of murdering Mayumi Yamano.
Correct.
Understood. We have an ambulance waiting downstairs.
An ambulance?
Detective Dojima. He wanted the suspect to be carefully taken into protective custody.
They were partners.
Then yes, please have.
Under.
Simon, it's also. Oh, Makoto! Don't. It's for real.
We did.
What's up, Senpai? It's just so bright.
It's finally over. It took us a long. We've won.
Oh, Teddy's still here.
Ooh. Everyone, wait! Why did you all join in when Reese?
I think that was a little too hard to.
Which part did you?
Man. Alright.
Not.
Sheesh. It's all yours, Sensei.
That's not what I said at all. I said to say it was finally over.
Dude, aren't you supposed to do this before?
Huh?
Yes, we'll save here, and this will be the perfect place to stop. Okay.